visual learning is not conducive. Or not good for. Oh, sorry. Get your reading journal out. It's like, yeah, he's not doing reading. I forgot we did the 10 words. Huh?
I think they think that they don't have to come to school.
That's what they think. And do you think they're making good grades though when they make choices like that? No.
No, sir. I mean, no, man.
No, they're not. That's why, like, y'all are doing, pull up your maps. Y'all are doing a lot better than some of those online because they think it's a vacation. I would not. I personally would rather have everybody back in class, but I don't have no say in that. So.
Miss Hernandez.
Yes.
Miss Hernandez.
Yes.
How do I bubble in my test now?
Your math?
Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, wait, I forgot.
We're not done yet. We're gonna finish it tomorrow.
Or something like that.
We're gonna finish it tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Your reading journal out now, because I know some of y'all didn't do this, and y'all are gonna show me here in a second. I'm not gonna.
We get our reading journals.
Okay, where's the board?
Can I raise it?
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Yeah. Not sharing my screen. Turn on your cameras.
It's funny that how for us in the school, it's the time goes fast.
For them at home, it probably goes by slow.
Yeah.
Hard to take that. Yeah, we're gonna start sorting them. What one is singular? Who can give me an example of a singular one?
I mean, not scissors.
I think scissors is singular, wasn't it yesterday?
Yeah. Why not?
Moose? Yes, moose is one that goes in singular. Moose, y'all writing this down at home and you're gonna show me in a little bit. Moose? What else?
Scissors. So down here doesn't say scissors is.
Oh, it's singular. Oh, it's not. I did it wrong.
Scissors are plural.
An irregular plural, though, is what it wanted. I should have. Irregular. So one that's an irregular. Put irregular at the top. Sorry. Scissors? No, you can keep singular, but just put irregular plural up above it. You can write irregular above it. So one like normally like if you had dog, it would just go to dogs, but so moose is irregular though, right? Shelf would be singular, right? Shelf, what's the irregular plural? Shelf.
Shelves.
Shelves, yeah. And then at home, give me an example of a singular word from your spelling list. By now you should know because it's Wednesday.
Leaf.
Hold on, let me put the words up
And
there for
leaves.
them because I know there's anybody have a homework page like I do. Here, I want to put my I'm not. Turn your cameras on. Yeah, I couldn't do that one. Okay, here are spelling words.
You want to do that by yourself?
No, we're gonna do it together.
Line.
What's an example? Y'all hold on.
T.
Of a singular. These are our spelling words of our singular spelling word. What? I know y'all do here. This is the vast difference between y'all and me at home. At home, what's an example of one of our spelling words in singular? Somebody needs to tell me. It's how I know y'all are doing.
Veto.
What?
Veto. Yes.
Veto is singular. Veto. I'm gonna be able to speak on this. We use moose. What's the plural of vetoes? I don't think.
Vetoes, I think it is.
Toes. Yeah.
Like I like to say that because it sounds like toes.
Toes. Does that have the word toes? What's another singular? Go ahead.
Tooth and teeth.
Tooth. Tooth is singular. Teeth is the irregular.
Oh, I know.
What?
Oxen.
Oxen. Oxen. Yep. And oxen. Leaf and leaf. Leaves. Yep. No, we haven't done leaf yet. I haven't.
Why?
Some of y'all have done it already.
Oh, I know. Antenna and antenna.
So let me do. I was skipping lines, but now it's not gonna work.
Antenna and antenna.
Question on this.
Yes.
Can we do life and live?
Life and lives. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to skip any more place. Yep. Those.
Final one.
Hmm.
Did you do antenna and antennae?
I think somebody said it earlier.
This was me.
I wonder if I can move it and it won't.
I did said that, and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Move the moose to the side.
I guess it is.
Species is an plural.
So what?
That species is in plural. Right? Yes. Right, Mr. Ramos? Species is in plurals.
They don't have a other one.
It doesn't even have species on here. I'm gonna put one up here. I think leaf. Did we get leaf?
Yeah.
Leaf. I'm putting leaf up here and leaves.
Mr. Hernandez, it's done right there.
I have lives. I don't have leaves.
What you doing right there next to live?
Oh. My bad. We said antenna, right? And antennae.
Yeah.
Yeah, you write it leaf and leaves 2 times.
Sorry. Antenna and antennae.
And halves is in plural.
Halves is plural. I'm gonna put it right here. Halves. And then scissors is irregular.
No.
Yeah.
It's singular.
Oh, it's an irregular plural. I don't know. Singular. Yeah. Yesterday it said it was both. Scissors. Oh, and species.
So I have to leave some songs now. No, you didn't.
Where did you put on the plurals? Yeah, that's fine. I think I just need what species?
Yes.
It doesn't even say it on here.
It's right there.
No, I'm talking about on this list.
Species.
This is species. Sorry, this is all messed up. I should know mistakes. Species.
Is it T or C?
C. SPECIES. I want to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't get them to section. Or have anything right. Huh?
No, I know all the words are.
Those are all the words. No, it's only in there once. It's just
What did Michael do?
Miss Hacky. We'll probably be doing something with this later. Spelling.
What is it?
Let me see at home. I want to see. Y'all can get your mic book out.
Okay.
Read, we're gonna highlight, we're gonna go back and do our.
Miss Fernandez.
Yes.
Where you have speeches, where's the other one supposed to go?
Wait, we show you it?
Do you have more on the plural side?
I know, because species is on there, and scissors is on there, huh?
On, next to me.
Miss Hernandez?
Yes. Who is that? Natalie, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
I can't tell.
I'm showing you my work.
Good, you're good. Let me see.
Miss Fernandez.
We're gonna read our story again.
What?
Let me see it.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Yes. AJ, do you need to go to the restroom or Antonio? I do. Okay, go quickly.
Can I go after
Or they finished. Yes.
Hold on, I'll show you mine. I'm just looking over on the plural.
You show it to me. Give me your my, or take your my view out.
Hey, Miss, can I show you my?
Yes, go ahead. All right. I've seen some. See, like Jill didn't last because he's got to do work. That's what I'm talking about. You're not even. It's like a vacation for some of these kids. Thank you.
Okay, I'll show you mine.
The vacation. It's not fair if all of the other ones are doing the work. Right.
show you
Probably
mine?
have to work later on after school and some work. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
Okay, you're good.
hold on.
We're gonna read me.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn. Wait, are you able to see it?
Yeah, I'm able to see it. You're good. Men of Mississippi. 309, I think is what you said. 309. I'm waiting because I got back late from lunch. So. Oh, I still haven't done my attendance. 309. Men of the Mississippi.
Oh,
And are my views right?
Mississippi. A dog, when you open your food up, you could be miles away from your dog, and all of a sudden they come running because they hear you open a bag of chips. Or like if you're like a parent or something and you're like around, you're like maybe you're
Miss Hernandez, what was the page again?
309? 309, I think. And like you open,
when I opened the fridge to get some food,
yeah, like all of a sudden your sibling
Life.
running if they
Miss Hernandez.
see a different.
Not to put life.
and when I opened the
I did?
my dog will be running to where's my food?
Oh, I put live. Oh, I supposed to put live. That's what you were saying. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Sorry, I meant to put live. My bad. Hold on. Yes. I didn't even do attendance this morning. That's bad. So, are you erasing it? Who can remember what setting is at home? Who can tell me what setting is? Like if we're, what setting is?
Where the story takes place.
Where the story takes place. Yeah. So give me an example of like some of a setting, I guess, maybe.
In Toy Story, Woody was at the carnival.
So that would be the setting. He was at the carnival.
I know.
Or if maybe what is the setting in Lion King? That's a good one. Safari, Africa, the desert. What is the setting in Snow White, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. What is the setting?
Palace.
The palace.
Or the setting.
What is the plot?
The setting of battery of a
What is the plot? What does it mean when
the beginning, middle, and
the
end
beginning, middle, and end
of the story.
of a story? No, you're face to face. Sorry. Trying to do attendance, which I didn't do earlier. Who was going to the restroom next? Was it Adrian? Was it you?
Yeah.
Is AJ done over there? Can you... Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they don't understand. Chloe, do you have to go? Better go now. I'm not letting you go.
Wait, so the Zoom is already gonna end?
No, they're going to the restroom.
Oh, what time does the meeting end at?
AJ or RJ, what time do we always end? Like 2:45, or depending on when the 2:45.
Miss Hernandez.
When I was online, I followed the schedule. I mean, some of y'all did, some of y'all don't. You'll see other kids that are out doing who knows what during breeding time, washing clothes or whatever. Or, I mean, you wouldn't be doing that if you were here, would you?
How did you get a laptop?
I don't know. They hand them out. I don't know how you get picked, but they hand them out. I don't know.
They call you.
They call you. I don't know
Yeah.
how they pick you.
They call you and then
I mean,
they
I
tell
think.
you.
Yeah, they tell you.
Yeah, and then
I know some people are like some people that have that got a tablet from here, like that they're having to give them back. I mean, they'll still get to use them here, but they're gonna give them back to like a classroom because they need them again. So like his, and I think Mariah has one. They have to give them back. And then I guess if they get more computers, they can get a computer. But I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna buy my own.
I thought you had ordered them.
I didn't order. No, I don't. No, I didn't order them. No. I do not have that type of money to order computers for everybody.
I'm gonna get my own computer.
The ones I have now are pretty cool, but I didn't order those. That was not me.
Wait, where did that page again?
309, I think, right? 309. I had nothing to do with those laptops, and I don't know how they get picked or.
Or do you call to school like your mom's call to school?
I mean, you could probably call and ask.
Found it.
One, but I don't think they have. They don't have any more right now. I know that's for sure.
Is there one per person for like a household?
There was. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. I don't know.
what?
Like one laptop per person. Did your brother get a laptop? You did? Like one of these new ones? No, he didn't get one. But that was before. Yeah.
They asked his teacher to send a note.
I don't know.
He keeps on sending notes for him.
Meaning the title was rather small.
Adrian, let's go.
Rather small for business. Mississippi. For she was a chick caught in rabbiting.
Oh, okay.
A fall.
No, that's fine.
When her tiny were led tired.
309. 309, we're going to start reading this. Who remembers what was going on in Mississippi yesterday? Now sit down. You turn on your cameras. Who remembers at home? Who remembers what Minute in Mississippi, what was going on yesterday? You guys, I guess.
I think the raccoon, they were licking her toes.
The one of them, the raccoon, was biting the toes. I was parking. What was happening in the beginning? Where was Min at in the beginning? What was the setting? In the water where? Who remembers?
The water.
What river was Min in? It's in the title.
Lake Mississippi.
Mississippi River, right? It says Min was the.
setting of where she went. Where he went.
Okay, we're gonna get started reading this, and then whatever Adrian misses, he'll have to come back and highlight. Okay, is everybody on page 309?
Yes.
We're gonna highlight. We're gonna need some of this.
Yes.
We're gonna highlight.
We're gonna be highlighting a fiction. Oh, that's what's in that fictional text. Fiction means real or not real?
Not real.
Not real. Okay. Good. There we go.
What happens if we finish all our work early?
Your work? I doubt if that's gonna happen because there's plenty to do. Trust me. So Min was a turtle rather small for this Mississippi. For miles she was a chip caught in rapids and falls. When her tiny rear leg tired, she would drift into whack. Then she would push away from the boulder and paddle again. She fought to shore a brook and marsh. After a few weeks of life, Min was like a battered old turtle. So where is it happening in the beginning? Where's the setting at? Mississippi, yeah.
Mississippi.
You gotta change color.
I have to change the color. All right. So that's the setting in the beginning, right? She's in the Mississippi in the beginning. It was a chip caught in rapids. So where did she end up after she was in the Mississippi? It says she fought to ashore a brook and a marsh. After a few weeks of life, Min felt like an old battered turtle. So where is she at now? Looks like on a marsh, right? So she fought to shore a brook and a marsh. After a few weeks of life, Min felt like an old battered turtle. What does it mean when it says she felt like an old battered turtle? What does she feel like? Does she feel good? Does she feel bad? Does she feel maybe?
It doesn't feel that good?
She probably doesn't feel good. Battered means like, I guess, sore, tired, probably maybe cranky, as we found out later on in the story. She's cranky.
Yeah, because of all the sunlight.
Yeah, the sunlight. Because she had a change in her setting, didn't she? Jacob?
The Mississippi.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna erase. I hope
wait,
you
wait.
have it. Come on.
So Fox, okay. At first she's at the Mississippi.
So it's the Mississippi, now she's in a where?
She's at,
Like a marsh.
yeah.
Yeah, it says she fought to shore a brook in a
The
marsh.
setting's gonna keep changing over time. If you remember from yesterday, it keeps changing and changing and changing. Eventually she ends up at the very end where in that dam where they like build the water or
She's so
whatever.
little.
She is little. I thought she was bigger before, but
Where did she get to?
Mr. Notice, can I read that part?
you wanna read this part?
Can I read the next part?
Go ahead, read like 2 or 3 sentences. You gotta read loud though, because then they can't hear you.
She came alive when a crawfish tweaked her side. Her angry baby strike sent her enemy backward. Crow-eyed and staring a string of
Watering.
mud cloud puffing along the brook. A raccoon family saw the mud smoke and came crawfish hunting. They sat in water gazing at nothing, feeling under
Boulders.
a sleek otter swirled by like a shadow.
All right, ducks hurtled out of the sky, ripping the surface with spread feet, skidding. To men, they were monsters hinged at the surface, plunging their heads straight down. They ate bugs and beetles, at times nibbling Min's rubbery toes with iron-hard beaks. So they're biting her what? Her feet. Her toes, yeah. As the air of the wild rice swamp grew cooler, the sky was fairly a rustle with leaves and more flying birds. Now, spearheads of ducks and long-necked geese flashed by, and a mile up in the clear blue, a ghostly shimmering ribbon of wild white swans.
Can I read number 4?
Mhm.
Mocking clouds dotted the trees,
Calling,
crowing,
shouting,
shouting, shrieking, shattering. The sentence
silence,
silence song decided to travel
to stay, to stay, space,
into winter, not the old crowd whose air travels southward, lay He flopped away.
He flopped away. Let's see if the setting is gonna change here.
Try the next one. And this one.
Ooh, and let's see if the setting creates problems. Yeah, go ahead.
Little Min felt numb. A cold-blooded reptile. She depended on
Warm.
of air, or water to keep her active, searching in a slow way for something. She spent long moments staring at muddy bottom. She had a desire to dig in it deeply.
So how is the setting changing here? What is happening? What is going on with the weather?
It's cold.
It's getting cold, right?
Flooded.
Cold. And how is it affecting her? What is it doing to her? As we remember from yesterday, does she like the cold
She
weather?
hates it.
She does not like the cold weather, does she?
Nope.
It's saying don't play your watch.
Who likes cold weather?
She doesn't like cold weather. Right? And it's making it difficult for her. What happened after she woke up from the cold weather yesterday? Who remembers that
Can I
part?
read number 6?
Hold on, I'm gonna read a little bit and then I'll let you read. Who remembers after she woke up yesterday from hibernation what she felt like?
She felt like a sleepwalker.
She felt like a sleepwalker. What else was wrong with her?
She was
Just
bony.
think about when you go to sleep. What?
I think she was bony.
She was bony? Just think about when you go to sleep. What happens when you wake up after you've been asleep for a while? What?
She was hungry.
She was hungry, yeah.
Thirsty.
Okay, let me see. Muskrats towed marsh brutes to their rounded houses. Beavers stored poplar poles for the tasty bark. Otter and mink fished in ice French streams. Big-footed snowshoe rabbits changed their brown coats to white. Pine squirrels flickered like running flames in the trees. Then White Flakes laid a pad over the earth to stitch by everything moving. From mice to moose. New cold came, deeper snow. Life appeared to be chilled to an icy stop. Yet chipmunks and bears were only asleep. Frozen flies and mosquitoes were still alive, while men long since burrowed deep in the mud was yet alive. Ooh, so she's burrowing in deep. Hold on. Did I skip it? Oh,
That was
here,
funny
right
that
here.
I had to help you read.
Hey, I was pausing, taking a breath. Life appeared to be chilly. I think I told y'all what was going on.
The teacher said you have to take a breath after each sentence.
You should, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
Sometimes you gotta take a breath in the middle. Yeah, so the weather is changing to be what? What is it? What is changing in the setting? It's becoming what? What is it becoming? What is the weather becoming like now?
Winter.
Winter. How did you know it was winter?
Because it's the picture.
Because it looks like there's snow on the trees and everything turned to ice.
Yeah, it's winter. What else did it say?
The words.
What words? What? Give me an example.
From the
A cold-blooded.
White Flakes.
So, what did I highlight? Life itself appeared to be chilled to an icy stop, right? Y'all gathered that from the picture too.
Now it's Deanna's turn.
Go ahead if you want to read a little bit. Paragraph 8.
Many slept through the winter, living on the air stored in her strong lungs. Now, beneath mud and water, she felt him string one like a sleepwalker. She dug her way out, floated to the surface and breathing again, but fluids hurled desert
Days.
many men through the marsh and into the Mississippi. It was a week before she found a quiet new swamp.
So, what is Min having to do in the cold weather? What did it say
I
she's
need to
doing?
find a new swamp.
It was a week before she found quite a new swamp.
Nope. What does she have to do to find warmth? What is she doing? What did it say? The second sentence. Now, beneath the mud and water, she what? So she had to do what?
He had desire to
Newspaper.
Right? She had to dig. Because was the ground warm? Probably not, because it just snowed.
Commissioner
Hold on, but floods hurled dazed men through the marsh and the Mississippi. So our setting's gonna be changing again. The floods hurled dazed men through the marsh and into the Mississippi. So she's moving now. I think winter is ending.
Who reads number 9?
I can read it. I mean, just. This would be good.
I'll read it.
Right here? No, right here.
Number 9.
Let's see.
The food from her food sake, together with a few beetles and grubs, had carried her through winter. Piper. Now she was thin, weak, and hungry. Many a wagging sting was snapped up to make Minnie
Bigger.
bigger. Some of her hunting was done by ambush. Under mud, unseen, her jaws snapped. When food came near, an unlikely snail or worm permanently vanished sometimes. She hunted by walking along the swamp bottom.
So what did she have to do to get food here? What is she doing? What did it say first? She did what? There's things walking by and they snapped up to make men bigger. So what is she doing? She's snapping up food. Oh man. No. Hold on.
Where was it saying that? I'm trying to find it.
What page? It's a paragraph 9. It's like the second sentence.
And I'm trying to find it because it's so hard to.
Yeah, her jaw snapped up when food came near, so she seems a little cranky. Coming out of there. Hold on. Where else did she hunt? She hunted on where? Where did she hunt? Right here, but what does it say? Sometimes she hunted by walking where? Sometimes she hunted by walking along the swamp bottom, so she's having to change her mode of hunting. Yeah. Hold on. What does ambush? What does ambush? Yes. What does ambush mean? He fired
hiding in like a bush or a tree and then like waiting for you to attack. Basically,
So like
it's
attacking something, right?
Yeah.
So like the fighter jet was ambushed by a terrorist or something. So it was attacked, right? Viciously by predators. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
Several kinds of turtles are bottom walkers. Through awkward about it. Min somehow balanced her weight so that enough of it held her down, and her
Rear end.
and limped. It did not matter. Slowly she walked through the green water like a river spirit, seeking forgotten things among swirling weed. Men with her slightly relentless trade was an accident.
Ancient.
Ancient monster marching out of the past 2 inches of release. Monster, a born hunter.
Oh, so it tells us, it says right there, men with her stately, relentless tread was an ancient marching out.
Monster marching.
Monster marching out of the past. 2 inches of relentless monster, a born hunter. So it tells us how big she is. It says 2 inches.
Mr. Nunn.
What page is this?
Next one.
Hold on.
315.
315? Sorry. So men, they're saying men is this big. Oh, y'all can't see my ruler. She's 2 inches big. She's not very big if you think about it.
Carrollton.
So why do you think they're comparing Min? Hold on. Why do you think they're comparing Min to a monster? She's not very big. Why do you think she's become a monster?
Because she's a born hunter.
Not because she's a born hunter. What happened before this? What happened to make her become a monster? What did we say yesterday?
She ambushed.
Nope. What happened? What?
The sunlight.
Not the sunlight. But what happened? What is she coming out of? What did she just have?
Hibernate. Hibernate.
She was hibernating, right? So if she turned into a monster during hibernation, why did she turn into a monster during hibernation?
Because of all the mud.
Not because of all the mud. What happened?
Winter.
What?
She was hungry.
Because she was hungry, right? Like when you wake up in the morning, you might be a little hangry because you haven't eaten for 8 or 9, 10 hours, depending on how long you sleep.
I'm very thirsty when I wake up.
So see, you might be a little, angry because
Wait, Mr. Hernandez, you had said hangry instead of hungry.
hangry. That's where you're hungry and you're angry. Where you're so hungry, you become angry. Yeah, I know.
Actually, when you're hungry and angry at the same time. Mr. Hernandez, can I read 10?
Yeah. So I know I said hangry. Sometimes I get hangry in the morning when it's been a while. Go ahead.
And she gets her Starbucks.
On Fridays, yes, that's probably less. Go ahead, Adrian.
Min's neighbors, the pert little terrapins, butted themselves to logs for hours, basking
Yeah.
in the sun. Hot, dry sunlight discourages leeches, and mossy growths, so the terrapins' shells were neatly smooth. Min preferred watery shades of sun, and so leeches became her close company. And tiny plants upholster her shell in green velvet. This mossy coating would be shed each year. As her shell grew, spreading outward, its top layer would peel off like shreds of snapshot film, leaving her smooth and clean. Min was deaf, yet felt a faint, even faint vibrations. She was shy, but when she looked upon her world, she saw clearly, and she knew one color from another. She had much common sense.
Interesting. So even though she's deaf, she can feel vibrations, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was shy. Yeah, it says she was deaf. It says Min was deaf, yet felt even faint vibrations. So she feels the sounds because they vibrate. They make vibrations. So that's how she hears things. She was shy, which means she's quiet. But when she looked upon her world, she saw clearly, and she knew one color from another. Okay.
Much common sense.
She did have much common sense. Jacob, were you gonna read?
Yeah.
Today's the 11th.
Yeah, 11.
Today's the 11th.
Had settled in a pool of the swamp when floods ran away the shallow pond. The day came and back
Cold.
of blood and lying puddle. That speaking in sun, wood wind or out of water, but men a snapper and not water.
So what's happening? Her setting's changing again.
Yeah.
So who remembers what happens at the end? What those little boys did?
Build a dam.
They built a dam. So I think that's what's happening here.
Water and all women there.
Yes.
Minnie had no intention of starving. She splashed through scum to a bank and limped away. Men on land was different than men in water in a swamp. She lived calmly, snapped mainly to capture food. Here she went sensitive eyes, dislike bright sun. She felt mean even
porcupine?
Porcupine met her and she hides like a viper.
Viper?
The big bristling rodent back up as she
Tottered?
Huh?
Tottered?
trotted past when a fox stood down and
Inquisitive.
nose men lunged at it. Her shell was less than 3 inches, but her neck and
317.
tail were so long that almost 8 inches of angry snake. Forward in that strike, she thought she missed and fell on her chin. The fox was impressed when men arose again and armored worried a device. The fox switched his plump of a tail from the brush that held it and thoughtfully trotted off into thick farms. After all, he had injury was this morning.
Ooh, so what, before we go on, so how is this setting affecting men? What is it changing in her? We've already talked
Making
about
her cranky. and
making
angry.
her cranky. It says, wait, let me see. Porcupine, where was I at? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, it says here, her sensitive eyes, right here. Her sensitive eyes disliked bright sun. She felt mean enough to snap at anything. A porcupine met her and she hissed like a viper. Oh, yeah. She hissed like a viper, so she's getting cranky. The big bristling rodent backed up as she pottered. Oh, what else did she do when the rodent came by? It says what? I hate moving it. Hold on.
Men of man was different from men in water.
So it says the big bristling rodent backed up as she tottered past. When a fox put down an inquisitive nose, men lunged at it. So what did she do to the fox? She went crazy. So men lunged at it. She went crazy.
Can I read?
Yep.
Can I read number 16?
I'll read 13. Men's waddling took her further away from the Mississippi. In a bubbling brook, she ate happily, bottom walking upstream. But again, men's water world deserted her. On one day, the brook stopped flowing. It gurgled and ran away while crows fell out of the sky to feast on flopping minnows and tadpoles. So what happens there? What's happening to her wonderful world?
It's getting destroyed.
It's getting destroyed, and is it making her happy, you think? No, she was happy before, and now she's upset. I know. Turn on your cameras. Over here. But again, men's water world deserted her. One day, the brook stopped flowing and gurgled away while crows fell out of the sky and flopping minnows and tadpoles. She probably didn't enjoy all that, but oh well.
Well, you highlight everything.
You did.
Huh?
I did. 14. Men scrambled to safety under the draggled grass at the bank. She was confused. First part of the swamp. Ooh, that's a transition word. First part of the wide swamp had shrunk to a puddle. Now a running brook had wandered away. So did the brook, let me ask you, did the brook get up and just walk away? It says wander away. Did the brook get up and walk away?
No.
What happened to it?
It got.
So what happened to the water? Did the water get up and walk away, or what happened?
People touch it and make it down.
Not took it. What happened to it?
Dried
What
up.
happened? What?
It dried up.
It dried up. Yeah, it didn't literally walk away. It's like a metaphor, right? They didn't get up and walk away. Min stared blankly about her. Then, seeming to get an idea, she started to walk. The gurgling brook had gasped and then had run downhill, yet Min walked up to it, to a ridge of dead trees, sod, and mud, making a dam and a pond. So what happened there? They made what?
A den in a pond.
Yeah, so let me go back over here to where it was at. Nope, I was right here, right?
Everybody has their camera on.
I know, turn your cameras on. Where was that? That was, oh, my bad.
People have them on.
They're gonna sit with me during the,
Break. The recess.
what? A break? What? Recess is on right now? We saw this and we have to finish the page and then maybe we'll go. Okay. Boys who had built a dam in the brook called this place an old swimming hole. Shoot. An old swimming hole. Their fathers just could not understand how a brook choked with boulders, poles, and clay produced better swimming than clear lakes and beaches of the summer resort lands. The boys could not explain it either, except that, well, how could you feel that a long lake belonged to you? While a dam built by your own hands, it made a swimming hole to be proud of, even if cows did think they owned the whole thing. Now dried out, Min took over. So who's taking over now? Min!
Can I read 16?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish reading it. Jacob, come on.
She found the swimming hole. She found the thing. She was looking at something out there. Now here, there, and right for us. Brothers and sisters came to fight this monster.
Oh, so she's becoming a monster again. All right, let's do page 321. Sorry. 321. My bad. Let me put my book up here. 321. Understanding.
I want to see the part like when it's during
321. Let's see. It says, I think it's going to ask, how do you do this? For understanding. Hold on. Let me switch my screen for y'all. Stop share. Let's do a new share. No.
We go into page 121.
321. Yes, I am recording today. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see it up there now. Yes, I am recording today and right now, currently, yes. Oops, I almost ended the meeting.
Split screen.
I didn't know we were supposed to.
That would be really funny if you did.
Maybe it did, and I just can't see. Can y'all see it now? Like the green?
I think someone
Sorry. Probably. They make their schedules on Zoom. Must be nice. Getting worse and
That's all we needed to highlight through paragraph 14.
worse. It's like they make their own schedules. Like, okay. I know.
Please.
321. Y'all are 321? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh.
Yes.
Where's my phone? Got it in my lunchbox. What? You want to take this with Michael and y'all work on it together?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You want to answer it? No, I took my throat. Yeah.
If I want you to.
And 321. So how do you know that Men in Mississippi is a fictional text? So what is a fictional text to begin with? Is it true or is it false? I guess to begin.
False.
False. So how do you know it's a fictional text? What tells you? What is one example or what's something in there that tells you that this isn't real? Maybe. I need my phone.
It keeps calling it a monster.
Not that it keeps calling her a monster, but
That other monster twice.
ooh, this one's hard.
It is.
the story, I guess?
Then.
Men. So who's describing their feelings?
Arthur.
What?
Arthur.
But like the story y'all said Min is a turtle, right?
Yeah.
Whose feelings are we describing, or who's talking about their feelings in here?
The man
Min the turtle. So it's talking about the feelings of men, right?
Yep.
Of a turtle named Min. Think about that. Think about what you just said. Min is describing her feelings, and she's a turtle. Can a turtle really come up to us and tell us how she's feeling in that?
No.
Hey,
No, right? So,
do we just put it's
Hold on.
about his feelings?
oh, well, that's not gonna help.
The turtle just comes up and says, hey.
That's not really gonna happen, right, at home? It's describing the feelings of a turtle named. Oops, I need Min is a common or proper noun.
Proper.
Bingo. It's describing the feelings of a turtle named Min. At home, I just asked him, I don't know if y'all heard, but can a turtle walk up to me and tell me its feelings if it's something's happening to it at home? Can you?
It can be like this.
Can a turtle walk up to me? Somebody who had a turtle?
No. Oh, I want a turtle.
I thought one of y'all was it Ozzy that had a turtle. Somebody had a turtle. I thought
Natalie.
Yeah, Ozzy had a turtle.
somebody had a turtle.
It's Natalie.
No, Natalie had the hamster or whatever. I think it was Ozzy who had the turtle.
Yeah, Ozzy had the turtle.
Hold on. What?
Oh,
What?
my friend Jordan, he owns like a snapping turtle. but it's
Okay,
tiny.
so let me just we'll relate this to some real world experiences. AJ said his friend's got a snapping turtle. Let's pretend your friend's turtle is named Min. Can your friend's turtle walk up to you and tell you what's going on or express its feelings to you?
No.
No, so that means it would be fiction or not real, right? Exactly. So that's how we know this is a fictional text, because this isn't something that could happen in real life.
Like Paw Patrol?
I mean, the events could happen, I guess,
It
but
kinda
the
like
turtle couldn't.
It snaps like just how it snaps
Like that, but the turtle can't come up to us and tell me, "Oh, I'm feeling sad because."
It's like Paw Patrol.
Yeah, same thing. Like if maybe this story was told by a dog can't come up to you and tell you its feelings. It may be like might bark or bite you or try to take your food because it's hungry or something, but it can't tell you with words like you tell me I'm hungry, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you know the story isn't real.
When are you gonna try to get out this Sour Patch?
Those were mine.
You just get them from the
That's from
church
his
property. They
Hey,
sell only
Jesus
red and greens, and which are my favorite.
Rest in peace for Audrina.
So number 2, why does Holling Clancy include thoughts from other animals instead of men? So why do you think it included the fox's thoughts? Let me go back to that page. I froze it. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me go back to that page. Where's the fox? Y'all highlighted. I didn't in this book. Hold on, let me find the fox. Hold on. I gave Miss Hackey my book. Hold on. It's over here, isn't it? Oh, right here. It says. Turn your cameras on. Okay, let me read the part about the fox. It says, in a swamp, she lived calmly, snapping mainly to capture food. Here, her sensitive eyes dislike bright sun. She felt mean enough to snap at anything. A porcupine met her and hissed like a viper. The big rustling rodent backed up as she tottered past. When a fox put down his inquisitive nose, men laughed at it. Her shell was less than 3 inches, but her neck and toe were so long that almost 8 inches of angry reptile snapped. Though she hissed and fell on her chin, the fox was impressed. When men arose again, an armored warrior advancing, the fox switched his plume of a tail and a brush that held it and thoughtfully trotted off into thick ferns. After all, he had eaten well this morning. So why do you think it included the fox's feelings towards men in the story? Why do you think it included? Okay, and describe to the reader what he was thinking. About who? The fox. Or about who though? The fox. The fox was thinking about who though?
The men.
Men. So, she, I'm guessing included other animals, feelings to, I guess, help describe men, right? Help describe men. And they're describing her in a nice way or kind of like a mean, vicious way, though.
Nice way. Or which part?
The fox, they're kind of
Mean and vicious.
kind of mean and vicious, but because
Is that the page 231?
it's 321. Hey, come on, hey, come on, 321. Oh, this one you should be able to answer. Why does these next two you should? Oh, this one's a good one.
Oh, somebody left.
Who was it? Mariah's gone. Has she not been there for a while? She's been her internet or something. Yeah, and Audrina. I'm telling you, they make their own schedule now. I don't know. So why does Min become a monster at the end of the story? What happens? What made her become a monster?
It says now men and the swimming pool. She found the pool to her liking exactly, but started boys get as a something now here now there and raised for help. Brothers and sisters came to fight this monster.
So she became a monster. Why?
Because
You read it word for word there. Why she became a monster? What happened?
the boys
They're doing what? What are they trying to do?
the boys did as something now here now there.
Well, what did the boys do to her watering hole? What are they trying to do to it?
They're trying to mess it up.
Mess it up or take it, right? The
Yeah.
boys are trying to take men's swimming hole. Water. Oh, that's not so swimming. Swimming. Water. Monsters. Swimming hole. Site for 7.
Is it just me, or every time she was inside water, she got mad?
I don't. I mean, I guess. Maybe it's her size. Maybe it's something to do with her size. Maybe.
How does maybe change over the course of the story? I never seen a blue highlighter on my life.
So much great.
So what's at the beginning? Is Min big and ferocious in the beginning, or is she kind of small and helpless? So Min is first. I guess she's small.
She's like
So,
2 inches.
Min is small. Is small and helpless. What happens next? Helpless.
She turns into a monster. Wait, not turns into. She goes to a small turtle, comes to a monster.
So what causes her to be? When does she become a monster? After she does what?
It's great.
Nope.
Gets mad at the sun.
At sun. What is she coming out of after that?
Hibernation.
Hibernation. So after hibernation, she kind of gets more confident, right?
She has pink cranky.
after she does become hibernation, Jacob then move somewhere else, more confidence, and then she kind of becomes a monster. I don't think I spelled that right.
How about you can like go over there on that?
Yeah, this doesn't.
Go
Stand up, Jacob. Or come sit over here and right over here. Go up to the train. Just look at it. Okay. Oh. Might wait to tell how much. What are you doing, Rodolph?
this. Yeah, I'm good.
We're trying to be 326.
Oh, I found it. Doesn't look so bad.
We are done. We're doing 326. Have you all gotten it?
Are you gonna do like a floor now?
Is it mouse house?
Or are you gonna grind it?
We're gonna write the correct plural for each one of these words. You say yours? Look, come here.
Can I erase the boy?
Hold on, I don't think they're done yet. Plural. PL means plural. How do you say deer in plural?
Is now even on the
No. Is it different? Ah. PL means plural. It's the same, isn't it? You don't say deers. You say what? Deer. Do you think you could use in this dictionary find the plural spelling to be plural words? Yeah. I don't think.
Now
I
can
don't
I
think
erase?
you say. You say mouses? What do you say?
You glitched it.
What's the plural version of mouse? Mini
Mice.
what?
mice?
There you go. You better use that dictionary to find those words.
Can I erase that?
Or you're yours. Like work.
Some of these,
Do I put mice?
some of you are gonna, yeah, some of these that you're gonna answer. Are y'all done?
No, not yet.
And race 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2.
I'm done with it.
1 and 2, and then leave 3 and 4. Is it erasing or is it not erasing? Oh yeah, leave it alone. Let's see, goose. Let's look up goose here. There you go. You don't have to tell me what it is. Let's look up sheep. I'm not sure if it's sheeps or sheep. We probably know that one too.
Okay.
Child, you have many what?
Children.
There's only a few of these on 326 that you won't do by
This.
children, yeah. That you won't be able to do by yourself. Let's look up deer. I just found this one. Look. Is it deers or is it just deer? Is it one of those weird ones?
Just
Let's see. This is where a dictionary comes in handy. Right here. You got right there, and then PL means plural. How do you say plural?
You really.
Is it the same?
8 dots.
Look up sheep. Wanna look up sheep?
Yeah.
Let me start. Are you done, RJ? So PL means plural, okay?
It's just
So we have one mouse, many what? Many what? There's a lot of mouse. There's many what?
mice.
Mice. Yeah. Some of these you, hey, 326. Some of these you might be able to do by yourself. What do you need help with? Okay, look. Two. How do we say many two? Many what? It's one of our spelling words. You have a bunch of what in your mouth? What? Go to 326 and answer it. And mouse, you have a lot of mouse. You have a lot of what? There you go. What about? There's one goose and many what? There you go. Look, how do you do that? Get a dictionary. What page is that? That's not. Get a dictionary.
Sheep is 590.
There's one child and many what?
Children.
Right. Where's the dictionary at? Let's see. You're looking for deer. Did you find all yours, children?
I have
Gooses?
I have a.
Then you better find in that dictionary. I think you're way too far back. Which one letter you're at? Oh, sheep. Now we only got 3 minutes.
How do I do this? You need to
Hold on. RJ, are you done?
Here is so.
For y'all that don't believe dictionary work, you will be able to do that. Deer, and then plural of deer is what? PL means plural. What's the plural of deer? PL, right there. What's the plural? Deer. So is it different? So we're writing the plural of these. Okay, we're writing the plural of these words. 326. They've already kind of answered them in class, but let me see what y'all can get. They're already working in class. At home, you're working with me to fill these in. Irregular plurals. Complete the chart. Use a print or online dictionary to confirm or correct the spelling of each plural noun.
What page?
326. Y'all keep working here. Most of y'all have gotten them right. 326. Come on, y'all are working with me. If y'all want a break, we're doing this. If not, you don't get a break. What are you looking for? Let's help you with it. So, what's the next one? Sheep? Huh? Two. You have many what? Not many two. Many what? Huh?
Two.
Not two. Many what?
Two.
It's one of our spelling words. I think it's. There you go. Are you on page 326? So y'all can help me answer. Yes? That means unmute.
I see the plural page myself.
You have many what? No, you said many what?
Because I said it out loud.
Deer. How do I say the plural of deer? Somebody help me from class.
Deer.
Deer. At home. Unmute yourself or you are not getting your break. I can already tell you that right now. I have one mouse and many what? Somebody tell me. Y'all are good. All right. Many what? Come on. Have one mouse or many what? Let's go. Let me see. I have many what from home. I'm waiting. You aren't getting a break until this is done. Gooses? You have one goose and many one mouse or many what?
Mouses?
Nope.
Okay, I got it.
What? Azu?
Opposite of it.
Many what? Y'all help them because they don't have dictionaries at home. Y'all have one mouse or many what? Nope.
Mouses.
Nope. Jacob, you have one mouse or many what? Mice. What's the next one? You have one tooth or many what? From home, let's go. From home. None of y'all are getting a break. I'm letting y'all know. What? Teeth. You have one goose or many what?
Geese?
Geese. Vila's getting a break, that's for sure. Many what? Look it up. Look up child there. Let's see.
They can just search on Google.
They could search.
Why do y'all keep saying
I guess I could let y'all search too. Y'all help them on this one because they don't have a dictionary. What's the plural? AJ, what's the plural of sheep?
Sheep.
Sheep.
It's the same thing like deer.
It's like deer and moose. Gracias.
And then child's children.
Children, let me see your book if you want a break. I'm not playing with y'all, not turning in your work.
For child is children.
Oh, I didn't spell it right. Did y'all find it in the dictionary?
Can I show you?
Go ahead. Let me see it. You're good. Let me see your book.
Okay.
The rest of y'all.
When do I come back?
Okay, I got my book.
You're good. You're good. I know you are doing it.
Can I go on the computer?
Good job, RJ.
Can I start my break?
Come back at 2?
Yes.
I'll play the tower.
The rest of you. Okay, you're good. Walk, Adrian. You're good. I saw y'all working on it. I know y'all.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're good.
I really need to put up this.
Natalie. Azu. Well, Azu, your camera's not working.
Listen, I'm just drawing up the dictionary.
Okay, good job.
Donald Trump.
Break until 2 o'clock.
He's on Google now.